I see. So this comes from the Quester. But he doesn't know what Malos is planning for Torna.
We should probably hurry.
Soon. We'll go once Hugo's back.
It's good to see you again, everyone. Hugo, have you finished surveying the battleground? We have. We came upon something of grave importance. You're looking a bit pale. Just a little tired. Not surprised. The Resistance fought so desperately, they really took it out of us. Battleground was a terrible sight to behold. How many more lives must Malice wrest from us? Let's do all we can to avenge them. It's truly tragic. We'll put a stop to it. Come on. They've repaired Let Bridge while you were away. I think it's time for us to move on. Move on? Have you discovered Malice's next target? Indeed, we've had our suspicions and now they've been confirmed. He targets Torna's capital. Can we trust the veracity of the source? I believe we can. The Praetorium's intelligence is likely to be on the mark. Our info is coming from the Quaestor, then. In that case, believe we have little room for doubt. The capital, huh? That's a long way. It is. Once we're over Let Bridge, we'll have to cross the Danig Desert. What do you want to do, Mick? You can stay here if you want. We can have one of the wardens look after him. I'll go with you. Are you sure? Sooner or later we'll end up facing Malos. It's a dangerous road that lies before us. I'm going with you. Mikhail. What should we do? Thinking about it now, there's no guarantee that his staying here would ensure his safety. He may in fact be safer in our company. Is that not so? Shall we let him come with us then? Talk about twisting a person's arm. Fine. We're all going to the capital. Are you sure this is what you want, Mikhail? Hugo, I have a proposal for you. Oh, yes? I've been thinking, after the sparring match with Laura yesterday, wouldn't we also make better use of our skills if we passed around our weapons the way she does? How about it? Want to give it a go? Perhaps it's worth a try. Laura has access to both Jin and Hayes' weapons when fighting. It's sure to open up her options in battle. I do think it would be wise for us to learn from her, especially given our coming battle with the Aegis. So we're agreed. Mithra, I'd like to try using your sword. Mind if I borrow it? It's all yours. I doubt you're gonna do as well as those three, though. Strangely humble of you. It's not what I meant. Actually, forget what I said. We're gonna knock this out of the park. That's more like it. Bridget, Aegean, you may not be so convinced at first, but give it time and we will surely reap the rewards. As you wish, Your Majesty. I would never question your authority, Your Majesty. Thank you, I'm blessed to have such faithful attendants. Let's make tracks, people. We'll be right with you. Onwards then, to the capital. Party formation has got a bit of an update. And the bridge has been restored. All team level 4 specials are available. That's the kind of stuff I like to hear.
This is becoming addictive.
Now my question... I was about to say, what level's that snake? And then I saw what that snake is, and I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good, dude. I'm sorry, I'm having one of those moments where Casey's back in his bullshit. It looks like the bridge is up there going by the metal stuff, so... should be this right here. There's something about the way Xenoblade does, like, exploration where it just feels fun to run around. I think it's because they have just... all the areas are so large, and there's a decent amount of elevation and stuff that just feels really nice. It feels fun to, like, scale back a bit and look. And then there's the entire idea of just being on top of these giant monsters. And then there's always that aspect of it. Ruh-roh is a monster. It's like,
A Slive Jackron.
yeah, whatever that is. Oh, Leftharian. Leftharian Archipelago, right? Where Rex was born. Why did they have to loop the music? Like, they had a really good lead in there. You're blue balling me here. People out here thinking that I'm gonna have lost on my first attempt when it's like, no, the game's just like, no, we've given up on mixing. How dare you? Bring the noise. Oh, it's so fucking fun. Oh shit, IGN is dead. Oh fuck, we're gonna lose. Get up. Get up, you stupid motherfucker. Do the combo. Now people are gonna think I died because this is fucked. Oh, we should go to camp. I totally have experience stored up. Oh, we're not meant to win this. Okay. I was about to say.
Is it over?
No. The children.
Mountain!
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
Blade?
He's Minnow, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's?
He's one of the Questors in Indore. And Malos' tribe.
It's time for an updated round, and oh, Team Adam has fully updated. Well, if I must. How about a demonstration of the power? Contributing to a blade combo will cause element orbs to start orbiting. You can destroy them and inflict other things with a chain attack. Okay. Oh, they've already set it up. Let's do it then.
I'll start us off then.
Minnow, do it.
This is far from over.
Jin. Astounding. Bridget.
Finish.
We didn't break it. That's partly my fault. Okay, we might die at this rate. We're gonna have to be careful. Play this smart. I didn't mean to switch again. Oops. I wanted to demo him too. Go for another heat. Oh god, we're gonna wipe because I fucked up a tutorial. This is inconceivable.
Now the real battle begins.
Wait, no, we got it. I knew it was the master of video games. Is that at my Elma because I was getting a thingy. Hit him hard, please.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin! You don't mean from Torna? 17 years ago, wasn't he?
Enough. Not a word to anyone.
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well. I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indore, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus, you can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after, and brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on. I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
Oof. You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
Activate Siren, kill the child.
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh? Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual... bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indore?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indore have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo, go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear He's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
So, you're trying to take down Malos. We must. He's already sunk that Titan. As you know, that is pretty unfortunate. Of course we can, but he's the Aegis, man. You can't just go up and try and fight them all on your own. You can when we got another Aegis in the party. Word. Please. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna. Not necessarily to bring Malos to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. You do that. It'll be a damn sight better than getting yourself killed for no good reason. Ouch. Minoth here is a blade of a Malthus just like Malos. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic? I am being realistic. If it's a Malthus saying the capital is the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done? Whatever he does is for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game, we all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move along aimlessly. Alright, what will you do now, Minoth? Now, I join your little traveling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? I suppose so. You're going to the capital, I assume. You're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped how? Oh, so you're just going in there and collapse from desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. There's no harm to blades, but to humans, it can be lethal. Why haven't I heard about this? Oh, I forgot. Dumbass! You try to get us killed before you even find Malos? Let's see to it that doesn't happen. We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and me. Maybe we should dump the children. How about that? That seems like a better idea. Tawny carrots and nest extract. We get tawny carrots around the Tornan grasslands. And then the next extract we need to get from the Semelia nest. Okay. To cross a desert. Alright everybody, I think I'm going to end off this session here. Now that we know we have to go get some nest extract. Mainly because I'm starting to wind a little bit down. And I did a couple of fights against these nests and they just straight up weren't giving me the material. So it looks like there's some time to do that. And the enemies are catching up to me in a big way, so I probably need to gain a couple of levels as well. So we'll get stronger, unlock new skills, update what we're doing, and next time in Torna the Golden Country, we make toward the desert and later the capital to intercept Malos. Until next time, everyone.